Chickens! Chickens everywhere! They're going everywhere! They're walking everywhere! They're getting in the way of everything! Dang it, Impulse! Ah! Hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitcraft Amplified Advent, and today it is day 5, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Wait, no, 5 or 6. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Can't keep track of numbers, apparently. I do say the numbers are my strong point. But anyway, today, you'll see we did a little bit more work. These paths took a lot longer than you guys will expect they took, because clay is not ideal for a path collection block to use, because clay is a massive pain in the butt, and we're probably going to need some more of it, especially today with what we're building. So I'm going to be doing a few different things. Firstly, what I want to do is finish off this area, that area, that area, and that area, at least up to the point where we have these free spaces that in the last episode I mentioned that you guys are going to come up with those ideas for and help me out with that. That would be super awesome, and that can be 4 episodes perhaps. Maybe we'll put 2 in 1. I don't know. It depends on what we're building, doesn't it, really? But this is the one that I really like. This so far looks really awesome. So we have a few issues in that one. It's becoming nighttime already, which is not helpful. Mobs come out like crazy. They come out of the woodwork. They come out of everywhere. So you know what? We're actually going to sleep, because I can show you guys my new little area. It's down here. We moved everything in live stream down here so that it would be a whole bunch easier. We need to wait for it to become nighttime. Really? Come on, dude. That sky is definitely dark. It's definitely pretty dark out there. So we need to sleep, make sure that no mobs spawn in the first place, and then we should be nice and happy, especially for this guy, because he is not happy with mobs around. But anyway, so we need to do the little trees. I said 3 trees along this side, 3 trees along that side, and then we need to copy this whole thing with a fountain, which is a pain in the butt to make. That little area there, the trees, the candy canes, into these other 3 areas, so that we have the space here. And also, I think what I'm going to do is actually clear it out as well. Get rid of all the snow and actually put the snow all in a chest, ready to roll if I actually need snow in the future, which I'm sure I'm going to need at some point. So that's what I'm going to do this episode, or at least to start the episode. And we'll see how far we get. So I'm pretty excited. There is one thing I do want to quickly show you guys. Firstly, I put the beacon down there, which I'm going to do with the rest of them at some point. I only have 3 right now, which isn't ideal because I need 4. And that's why I've left that one there, because that's the one that wouldn't be there. But I've left it there because I'm working over in this area quite a lot at the moment, because I've built this in stream, the little sewer level area. Sewer level. Like every game has a sewer level. Basically, I need to put the glowstone down there, stop it melting or freezing. I keep saying melting instead of freezing. Terrible. So yeah, it just adds some more depth. It means you can fall down there, but that's all fine. And there's a little area down there as well. And these are like floating bridges as well, which is like really cool. It saves making bridges like that, but you know, it's still technically a bridge because it's over water, and it looks pretty awesome. So that I'm very happy with. I really like how that's turned out, and that will just make it a whole bunch easier. But anyway, we need to work on a whole bunch of things, so I'm going to get on with these 4 corners, and then we're going to try and work on maybe some houses or something. Why are there so many chickens? They're all hiding under here as well. I'm sorry guys, you've got to die, otherwise I will literally have millions. Thanks again, Impulse. Absolute best present ever. Well, a pretty stupid amount of time later, and I think we are done with this. We just don't have bone meal down, but none of the grass has really grown a whole bunch. Well, a bunch has actually grown, but you won't be able to tell. I've basically had to fill in so much dirt. It's ridiculous. Like all this dirt here. This is one of the latest ones I did. I did this one over here pretty much completely. I'm placing dirt, even though these areas don't look that big, it kind of takes a little while, and I keep getting that invisible block thing going on where that's getting basically in my way. So that's not helpful, but I was over here a second ago. Was it over here? Yeah, where I placed this block here. It's already turned grass, that one. But I believe, well, I was correct. Yeah, I've been hearing so many zombies around the place, and I know for sure there's a chicken. How is there a chicken down here? How? Oh, it must have fallen through. I just saw. Whoa, no, don't hold an egg. That means you won't despawn. It seems I need to basically sort out a few things. Yeah, obviously this was open and he fell down here. You're going to have to die as well. Sorry, dude. We can't have that many mobs around, because otherwise we're going to get issues if mobs don't despawn and things. And I know zombies on this server occasionally like to do that. So at least that's that is that sorted. I can't even speak. But yes, it is very, very early in the morning right now, which is bad, because I should be really waiting for tomorrow to record and doing a bit of that kind of stuff, but I'm a little bit behind on things, so we're gonna try and push it forward and get things done. So I'm very, very happy that I got all this done. The candy canes and the fountains look awesome. Took a whole bunch of time, but I'm really, really happy with it. I'm very excited about the trees, which I'm going to build soon, and very excited for the ideas that you guys will have in the video that goes up tonight for me, but I guess in the past for you guys. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I also need to move this beacon, we need to move the portal as well. I'm thinking portal, well, originally I was thinking actually moving the portal just underneath there, so you'd have to kind of climb out. I thought that could be kind of cool, and I might still do that actually. You know what? Not a bad idea. Basically, this fountain goes down to like there. Fountain? Waterfall. And then it goes down again there. Even lower. Like really, really low. Here, we have this floor. And then we also have a floor underneath it that's also circular. Like a 3 or 4 blocks tall. Down there. With stairs coming up either side. So there and there possibly. I don't know how that would work. Let's have a little bit of a dig around here for a second. This, I mean, it could kind of work, I guess. I guess it would go down like this, right? If that makes sense. And then, well, we're gonna have issues with water here, aren't we? But like, yeah. So there'd basically be like a way out. Oh, let's make this actually a bit closer. But yeah, there'd basically be a way out. I kind of like the idea. I'm also now getting stuck down here myself. Oh god, I am actually stuck as well. Not helpful in the slightest. But I don't know how that would look. I kind of like it actually. I feel like, because then you don't get the impact of everything just straight away. You have to wait a little while. You have to be patient. Be patient for a little while. But anyway, I think that's a cool idea. We might do that. We might change it up. I don't know just yet. But I'm going to make this nice and fixed up, just because I don't want anything bad to happen down there. I was going to fix up this dirt as well, just to there, so we kind of know that this was an idea we had, and we remember. But anyway, I need to go light some things up. That's why I'm up here at nighttime, so that I'm not running around scared all the time. So I'm hoping I've got enough torches to do this. Anyway, I'm going to catch you guys in a few, well, it's going to be a few hours for me. I'm going to go to bed and then wake up and then carry on. But yeah, I'm very excited by it. So let's go ahead and hopefully no mobs will spawn anymore. Fingers crossed. No more blowing up false, because that's not good, especially with this much armor. So I haven't even mentioned to you guys really what we're going to be doing today. And if you are quite observant, I guess is the word, you will notice that there is some cobblestone over here, because I have been marking out 3 areas for 3 different buildings. Now, well, technically there's 6, but I don't think we're definitely not going to get all 6 done, nor do I really have a design for all 6, but I have a perfect design for one, which I really, really like. The second one, not so much, and then the third one I have no idea about. So, yes, 3 houses. This one in the middle is a little bit wider, I believe. I think that's 12. These are 10. And these are going to be townhouses. Now, I mentioned to you guys a few times that I wanted townhouses in this design in some place or another. And I really, really want to build them, like along this side. I think it'd be awesome. And in these gaps here, they were only going to be 2 wide, because they were going to be like little side, like alleyways. They weren't even going to be streets, really. They were just going to be alleyways. But then, to make it line up with this, so that we got symmetry going, you know, I made them 3 wide. And that just actually really helped and meant that this middle one wasn't like super duper wide or anything, and bigger, too much bigger than the rest. But yeah, so this is where I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be building these guys back a little bit. It's going to be a towny style house, a townhouse basically, which I really, really like. You know, they're generally in Minecraft, they're not too bad. You know, I didn't want anything like cottagey, because I didn't think that this worked with cottagey stuff. It's a bit more of a city feel, I guess, in a way, with tall houses that are very close to the street and stuff like that. So these aren't going to be hugely big, 10 wide. a whole bunch of blocks tall and about the same back, a little bit square, maybe a little bit rectangular. We'll push it back a little further. And I'm not planning on doing interiors for these, but if we do have them done by the end of the episode, then, or at least one of them, you guys may be able to send me like some cool little designs or little just furniture things that could fit in there nicely, like little Christmas trees and like just Christmassy things, because interiors are really kind of hard to decorate Christmassy, I guess, unless you use colour schemes, which I don't know, I might get to that this episode, we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to get started straight away with number 1. We're going to be building the front facade, or facade, or whatever you want to call it, first on hopefully 2 of them. We'll try 2 of them, and then I'll come back to you guys. And the sides are, I'm not going to be too worried about them. I can always do them on live stream. They're very, very simple, and they're not going to have much detail, and they're going to very much match the front. So I'm not going to worry too much about that, and then with the back, they're even going to be even simpler. I'm not even going to bother, unless we do decide to build something out the back of them, which I don't think is very likely right now. So anyway, let's go ahead, let's get started with this time-lapse, and let's go ahead and roll that time-lapse. Not sure about you guys, but I really, really like these 2. They're both a little bit different. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But I'm thinking if I make this one here similar to this one inside, well, it's going to be the same width, and it's going to maybe use the same blocks. This I'm not so sure about the red and the cobble. Also, I just I can't believe that I actually completely missed the fact that that isn't red. I put down the wrong colour. That was going to be red as well. But I don't like the red, so actually it's kind of a good thing. It saved me putting red down, but I don't want that colour either, so I'm basically going to have to get rid of both of those. But what's nice is that everything else gives it a border. It just makes it a whole bunch easier to then tweak. So this needs a bit more detail at the top there. This one needs a little less detail at the top there. And I think everything will be good, so I'm trying to keep an eye out, because I do have hostile creatures. I thought I had hostile creatures right down, because I haven't heard a couple things that have been sneaking up on me. So yeah, but this one's quite nice. Well, it'll be quite a lot nicer, I think, when I get some leaves in the mix. Leaves always help brighten the area up a little bit more. I didn't bring any leaves out with me. Of course I didn't. I mean, that'd be the sensible thing to do. However, I do have some grass, because I need to grow this, because otherwise it's going to bug me and I won't be able to do anything with bone meal or anything. So yeah, grass, leaves along here. Maybe like a reef on this one, perhaps, actually. I don't know if a reef could work. A reef might be able to work in... Do I have enough blocks of something? I don't really want to use those. These cobblestone. So I guess I can make I could make a reef like this on a house. I can't place blocks today. I'm actually a nightmare. I don't know if you noticed, but if you were very, very careful... very, very observant, during that last little time lapse, you'll see me going up to this house. It was focused on this house, but I was going up to this house on the side. Holy poop, you scared the life out of me. I don't think my volume's loud enough. There we are. Whew, scared me. But yeah, you see me going up there, and I fall down twice off of this stupid dirt pillar. But anyway, so yeah, I could do it like that, and then have perhaps a red... Well, I guess I could probably have... Let's use a different block for this. I could have it like this. That could be some kind of thing. Perhaps even And this is like a reef. It would be up the other way around. This is horizontal. It would be vertical. So I could do it like that, I guess. Or I could possibly do the whole... like this? This is quite big, actually. You know what? Yeah, this is the only other way I can think about doing a reef or something. This one could kind of go out like this a little bit as well. Yeah, that one would have to probably go on there. And it's leaves, so you can actually see through them, so it wouldn't be too much. But I really wanted to record this clip, actually, during nighttime, because you can see how the torches work really nicely. And if they're at a similar level, then it works. I am thinking that maybe I should move this up, so it's more in line with that. I don't think I should. I think I'm going to keep them quite random. Because if you come over here and you get the tree in shot as well as the townhouses... like, it looks really good, and I've just fallen down a waterfall. I fell into the sewers. No! No! Yeah, that's cool. I mean, they don't have a side. Also, I'm not trying to get run over by the snow golem. I thought, and I've put myself a little sign down there. Where's the sign? Oh, it's there. Sorry. Sign's there. Because as much these are connected here. That'll be quite a nice little archway. And that there, possibly you can get to each of the rooftops. Kind of weird that you'd have them connected, but I guess in some places there probably are. But yes, this house here and this house there, I'm going to connect it with a bridge. How cool would that be? I put 2 exclamation marks for a very exciting idea. I really like it. Anyway, I'm going to tweak some things. Come back to you guys when I've tweaked some things. Maybe even put a little bit of... there's a skeleton somewhere. Put a little bit of more detail in and do this front garden and maybe do the middle part and make them work a little bit better. And I'll come back to you guys in a second when hopefully it looks a bit better. We'll see. Well, prettification has been done, and I think they look really good. I think they're going to work a whole bunch better, trust me guys, on this one. They're going to look a whole bunch better when there are more of them. There's going to be 1 there, and there's going to be 3 more on that side. There might be some around the corner as well. The reason I've done it on this side is because this side looks quite good. It had like a lot of space for me to work with, so I was like, you know, this is the side we're going to try it on. If we like the townhouses, they'll stay, and we'll keep them on this side, and that'll be great. It means I don't need to move them or anything like that. Let's quickly sleep for a second. But the north and south, wait a second, let's see. That actually could be in the north. I'm not even quite sure. Please sleep. Please. Thank you. Yes, north and south. That is north. This is south. These are going to be the 2 main ways. So this one here, I really think that Santa's workshop should go this side. It's going to involve a little bit of digging out. And now I've moved the portal, which I haven't even mentioned at any point. I moved it there just in case we came here on the live stream that we did actually today. This is the day that I'm recording this. I took part in the Yogscast charity live stream, the Jingle Jam, raising money for charity, which was super awesome. I just want to thank you guys for tuning into that. There were a whole bunch of you guys because I saw the false ho 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 or false o emotes, which are 2 of my Twitch emotes. The ho 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 being me with a Santa hat on. Yeah, so I saw my face in chat a lot, which is awesome. Just want to thank you guys because I know I'm not going to mention it otherwise at any point I'll probably forget. But yes, so I've made a bit of I've copied basically the curvature of that there here, and from above it looks really nice. And I think then this will be the garden, this kind of half circle, and then from here this is where it'll start, his like house. Now I've been looking up a whole bunch of them, and I'm going to use them like, you know, quite intensely for inspiration, because building a whole thing from scratch will not work. So I'm going to kind of take things and stuff from each of them. There are still more chickens. Are you kidding me? I started off this episode with going crazy about chickens, and there's just more chickens everywhere. They're just everywhere. I'm sorry, dudes. I don't like killing baby chickens especially, but it has to be done, because otherwise, look at them. Look, there's more eggs just coming down all the time. So this is my life, guys. This is what I'm spending my time doing. This is why episodes aren't that great. No, I'm joking. No, I've been really happy with the episodes so far, so I hope you guys are liking them. Remember to leave a like if you do. It just gives me so much more motivation and stuff to keep going and stuff, because it's getting kind of intense right now, which I know is bad because, you know, I'm not even halfway through the month yet, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm really happy with them, and I think that as a whole, when it's all solid, we're going to have buildings, because it's very flat right now. We need some depth and some stuff like that, so that's awesome. And we'll build the side of them. So I've kind of laid out the floor plan, I guess. Well, it's not even a floor plan. It's just a floor that's 1 lower than the floor will actually be. So I think that looks cool, and I really like my choice of blocks here. It's gonna bug me. I have to get rid of that. But yeah, I'm gonna do this probably a whole bunch and live stream or something. The actual houses itself, because Otherwise, it's going to cause loads of issues. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Also, I should point out that this will be a light. I don't seem to have one on me. There's probably one down in the chest. But anyway, guys, do leave a like if you have enjoyed the video. Leave me any comments below with little ideas to add, like adding leaves here and here, like I said I was going to do at the start, which I didn't do. There we are, wonderful. Anyway, that is it, guys, sadly, for the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. The time-lapse was super fun to do again, and I'm really enjoying doing those, especially during this when I'm recording it all sorts of times of the day. But anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow in another episode of Hermitcraft Amplified, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya!